Alright, so what is this tradition, man? Right? What is this custom of the people in Tanzania, the Sakuma tribe in Africa? What is this custom, man? Because like I said, man, surely your sin will find you out, man. Because the same thing Reuben did to Bilhah, this particular tribe, the Sakuma tribe in Africa, of Tanzania, they doing the same thing, man. Doing the same thing. And you know it's unfortunate that you can identify your people based on the curses and their sins. But it is what it is. It's also a blessing. Because we can locate God's people. You know what I'm saying? We can find them out. Alright, but if ye will not do so, behold, ye have sinned against Adonai, and be sure your sin will find you out. So what is this custom that was rooted in the sin of Reuben, man? What is this custom that was rooted in the sin and adultery, alright? The RAPE that Reuben did, that is found in this particular tribe in Africa. Let's see, man. Let's go, man. Let's do this transition. Alright. Let's do this, man. So this tradition is called Chagulaga. Chagulaga, man. Right? Chagulaga. Let me see if I could. Alright, Chagulaga has a few different meanings depending on the context. Alright. Sakuma land tradition in Tanzania, it refers to an ancient traditional practice or public dance among the Sakuma people, while historically a way for young women to approach and select a partner in public. It is often associated with harmful cultural traditions, forced child marriage, and initiation rites. That's an alright definition, man. Okay. But I did another search. I did it in Swahili because the brother Joseph, he teaches in Swahili and English. So I basically did the search that he did, and this is what I came across, man. This is the Swahili. See, I saved the search results. So right up here, you got the Swahili. Now remember, this tradition is called Chagulaga. Alright. Now Chagulaga means choose. Chagulaga means to choose. So the English right here says Chagulaga is a Sakuma Lake region of Tanzania custom where a girl is forced to choose a man to marry, often without her consent, leading to early marriage and school dropouts. While some see it as a nurturing tradition and respect for virginity, many condemn it as sexual violence. You see this, man? Because the Chagulaga, which means to choose or choice, sometimes it can get to the point where, you know, it can get to the point where, you know, how like what Reuben did to Bilhah, basically. But without the alcohol, most likely. You know what I'm talking about? So what did I want? Yeah, see, so Chagulaga is a tradition courtship and marriage arrangement ritual historically practiced among the Sukuma people of Tanzania. The term literally translates to choose among us. So these young men go up to these girls, right, and they try to force a marriage on these young girls, man. They'll force their way. They'll basically, it'll be like 20 or 30 young boys, teenage boys, and they'll go up to the girl and they'll surround her and try to get her to make a choice between all of those different boys, and they will not leave her alone. They'll constantly like try to harass her until she makes a choice. This is what they do, man. Okay? Let me just show you real quick what I'm talking about, man. Let me show you real quick, man. This is one example right here. Let me make sure I'm recording, man. Look at what they doing here. See the girl right there? All these boys, that's why they got their arm out. They got their arm out because they want her to grab one of the boys' arms so she can make a choice. Look at this. But she gonna do it again. Watch. So this is how they do, man. This is the Sukuma tribe in Tanzania of Africa. Got all these boys surrounding and ganging up on one girl just for her to make a choice. You know what I'm talking about? See, Reuben ain't got no game, man. So he don't know how to talk to these women because of this tradition. You know what I'm saying? Which was an inherited trait within Reuben himself already. So you see how it transitioned and it took root in the whole tribe. See how she trying to get away? Alright, so that's just one example, man. That was real light. That wasn't even like as bad as it can get. See, like, there's been reports that it can get as bad as, doing the same thing Reuben did, man. That RAPE. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see here. This is an article here. Let me see, make sure I'm recording. Alright. It says in parts of Tanzania, a girl's childhood can vanish with the wave of a stick. Right, because what you just saw, these boys, they'll gather around this one girl with sticks. Right? So it sounds surreal, but it's not magic. It's abuse, says John Juma of Plan International Tanzania. The ancient child marriage custom is called Chagulaga, which translates to choose among us. Practice among the Sukuma people, Tanzania's largest ethnic group, this marriage arrangement ritual often occurs during harvest festivals, at gatherings, or spontaneously on village streets. How the Chagulaga marriage ritual unfolds. At any moment, teenage boys carrying staffs can approach a girl or group of girls, sometimes as young as 11 years old, and tap one with their stick. Okay? Just like what I just showed you, man. All right? Got all these sticks. Look at me holding these sticks, man. See, they got sticks, man. It's a wild custom, man. All right? As young as 11 years old and tap one with their stick, she must then choose a boy to marry, often a complete stranger. It's abuse, says Juma, a facilitator of Plan Tanzania's Champions of Change clubs. She's being forced into a marriage with someone she doesn't love and never has. Okay? Fights can often erupt between the boys and over the girl's choice, fighting that can lead to death, says 16-year-old Nemo, who experienced Chagulaga herself. Okay. You ain't gonna read all of this, but it could get violent, man. It could get violent with the boys and the girls, man. Let me. Here's another article. All right. Now this is in Swahili. Let me Google translate this, man. Cause some things are revealed in other languages. You know what I'm saying? So we on the left we got Swahili, and on the right is the English. Peep this, man. Peep this right here. See if I can zoom in. Yeah. It says the Ulanga District Commissioner Ngola Millennia has banned the behavior of some young men of the Sakuma pastoralist community of forcing women to have sex with them and wanting to marry them without consent, and told them that the Chagulaga customs are outdated. Ulanga District Commissioner Ngola Millennia says he made a statement in Gumbiro village in the continuation of his visit to listen to the grievances of the people in the villages of the district. The matter arose after women complained to him and said that there are some men who force women to have sex with them or marry them without their consent, and they do so by abusing them while they are going to the fields or at auctions. See, this is like forced marriage, man, that they doing. Same thing Reuben did, man. You see how it correlates? It lines up, man. See, the behavior of Reuben is directly related to this tribe here. It says the Sakuma, the issue of Chagulaga. Hold on. This shit is tripping. It says the issue of Chagulaga was in the days of our ancestors. See, it is rape. That's rape, man. If you love a woman, don't go and talk to her. Don't see her, talk to her now. You are going to invade it. shows your mouth is heavy. I think that translation is kind of off. It says, you don't have the courage to go and seduce a woman. You see that, man? That's the problem with Reuben, man. Reuben, like, because his behavior directly shows that if you got to do that, then you don't know how to seduce or talk to a woman, basically. So the same thing Reuben did, you see how it's found in his tribe right here. You know what I'm saying? It's just clear. It says, you don't have the courage to go and seduce a woman. You are a strong mouth, said DC Ngola. Citizens say that when these men meet a woman, they surround her and tell her to choose one person to have sex with. If a woman refuses, she is whipped. If your father or husband comes, she is whipped by him. You see how that is, man? See, it gets to the point where, this happens. It gets to the point where this happens, man. It gets to the point of violent sexual abuse. You know what I'm talking about? Surely your sin shall find you out, man. You know what I'm talking about? Okay? See, if you just came across this article and you ain't understand the Swahili, you wouldn't have known this, man. You would have never understood what's taking place, man. Here in Tanzania of Africa. You would have never known. All right? Let's look at another one. Let's see what else I got here. Pull up, man. See, look. Look at this right here. You see this dude right here? Look how he holding her arm, man. Look. He trying to force her, man. All these dudes surrounding. One female. You see, she trying to back up. She want to get away, man. Reuben, man. Look at this. Look how colorful they dress too, man. Excellency of dignity, man. Carrying staffs. Wow, man. That's something else, man. Just like this article say. Right? At any moment, teenage boys carrying staffs can approach a girl or a group of girls. So far, I haven't seen none of them approach a group of girls. It's just been one. Right? So they don't have the courage to seduce, man. Like it says right here in the Google Translate. All right. It says, you don't got the courage to seduce a woman. See, that's the scripture too, man. Let's get that. Because Reuben, man, you got to learn how to be social, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's Exodus 22, man. I think what, 17 or 18, man. 17 or 18. Yeah, 16, my fault. It says, if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. If her father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins. See, they going according to the law. You see what I'm saying? They do this. So you know they Israelites, man. Right? But you supposed to entice a maid. Right? That's what you're supposed to do, man. Let me get Deuteronomy 22, man. The controversial Deuteronomy 22, I think, verse 20, 28, 29. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her, and lie with her, and they be found, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife, because he hath humbled her. He may not put her away all his days. So come on, man. You see Reuben doing this right now. Right? This is what Reuben doing, man. But they ain't got the courage to seduce, so they just yoke a woman up and had to have that dowry paid, man. Paid, yeah. I read that somewhere. I think it was this article. It says, once the girl makes her selection, the boy arranges the match with her father by exchanging a dowry. See that? Often cattle or other prized assets. Now, Reuben in this particular part of Tanzania and Africa is big on cattle. So that's what they would have to arrange marriages after the man, or the young boy rather, forcibly takes these girls. So you seeing it happen right in front of your eyes and in live in effect, man. In broad daylight, man. Come on, man. It says being chosen is said to be a sign of good fortune and a source of distinction for the boy and his family. Rejection, however, brings harmful humiliation and shame from neighbors, elders, peers who consider the unchosen unworthy. Once the arrangement is finalized, the girl receives final guidance from the older woman in her life, lessons on intimacy, raising children, and the responsibilities of managing her husband's household. Okay? So you see, they arranged that dowry, man.